Okay, time now is 1:26 p.m. on August 29th. Um, I slept from 4:30 a.m. till 12:30. I did go to bed a little earlier. I did go to bed at 4:15. I should have gone even earlier. But alas, it always I always go overtime with anything I'm doing. But yeah, 9 hours of sleep. I I thought I would sleep more. I thought I would like naturally wake up at like 2 p.m. or something. Given how sleepy I was. But I'm not complaining. This feels great. I'm rejuvenated. Um, yeah. So hopefully today's gonna be a chill day. I'm going to stay at home mostly, aside from going to Ralph's. I'm going to edit. I'm going to watch the TV episodes and just focus on my own stuff. And that's it. You know, that's pretty much it. I I'm gonna do the laundry as well. It's actually kind of crazy that I haven't done the laundry in like maybe 12 days. I haven't done the laundry since I've come back to LA, which is ridiculous. Like some clothes here are from Hong Kong. I wore it in Hong Kong and I still haven't washed it. Just goes to show how much I wear the same set of clothes. Um, but also how many clothes I have at this point. Um, yeah. What else? What else? What else? Um, I still haven't texted the architecture woman that I've returned. I low key don't want to go back to that place. I low key don't want to work in that place. But we'll see. I'm gonna apply to some on campus jobs first. And then I'll probably tell the woman. But at some point, I'll have to tell her I quit. But if I can earn a quick buck there, that would be nice. Breakfast. I do want a warm, hot breakfast actually. But like, I don't know what to make. I don't want to eat cereal right now, actually. Maybe I'll just have I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll buy bacon. I'll buy bacon and I'll have bacon and eggs, for breakfast. Something salty. I want to get some frozen dim sum actually. Egg tarts. Egg tarts would be great for breakfast, but I'll have to get that from Wee, or the frozen ones from Trader Joe's. But yeah, definitely quite a few items to buy. Um, and yeah, that's it. There's really not a lot else to say or talk about. Um, Excited for the Friday discussion, I guess, which is tomorrow. But it's a good thing that Thursday I have no classes. It's like a randomly voided day. The thing is, yeah, Monday is very tough. It's 12 hours of studying. But like back in secondary school, I have to study for like 9 hours, 5 days a week anyways. But for some reason it's just tougher now because I'm older now. Um yeah, not much else. I should ask Glenn when is he free to go to the gym. I do want to time, set down some times so that we could go to the gym together. For sure, for sure, for sure. And yeah, that's it. I spent a lot of time, like hours last night, just looking at the Film 33 documentary. I'm kind of obsessed with it, honestly. I'm kind of obsessed with how good it is and how good it's gonna be. And it's kind of crazy that I and Tova are still doing this. It's actually really crazy that we're still doing this. Um, yeah. I should DM Jonathan and ask him when he's free. All right, time now is 12:16 after midnight. Um, yeah, nothing happened today. The AC is on. It's so fucking cold. I don't know who it is that's making the AC so cold, or maybe it's just my body that's like for some reason not being temperature consistent, but it's so cold. So I'm wearing long sleeve right now because fuck that. But yeah, nothing happened today. I was really unproductive. I did basically nothing other than going to Ralph's. I was really frustrated today during Ralph's. I took a lift there and took a lift back, but while at Ralph's, I had to line up for the cashier for a very long time because it was like 8 p.m. and there were only 3 cashiers left, but for some reason there are still a lot of people buying stuff in Ralph's. So I ended up waiting for maybe like 15 minutes to lining up just to get my food, just to get my groceries checked out. And while I was in line, a couple of college dudes, one white guy with charismatic long hair, I mean mid-length hair, very muscular with a nice sweater, and his South Asian pal who is skinnier and has facial hair, cut the queue and lined up in front of me with 2 shopping carts worth of seltzers. They bought nothing but like 5 giant packs of canned drinks, the same kind. I guess it's a seltzer, I'm not sure, but they cut the line, and part of me wants to like walk up to them and say, "Hey, I'm, I'm lining up. You guys cut the line." But I hesitated and I didn't want to because I don't want to invite trouble. I don't want to be that one guy. But I got really mad. So yeah, at some point I bent my body and I like stared into the air. I tried to do some ridiculous actions, but nonetheless, that was really frustrating. After I came back home, for some reason, everything's a little sloppy. Like I hit against the wall. I'm doing the laundry and things fall out, and I accidentally put my glove into the washing machine. Thankfully, it didn't break or anything. But I'm so clumsy and sloppy, and things are dropping, and I don't know. And I'm still feeling tired, despite naturally waking up this morning, which is so nice. I still feel extremely tired, and I don't know. I really don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna hang out with Michelle on Saturday, it seems, and then Justin T on Sunday, it seems, and then earlier today, Jingshan asked me if I'm free on Sunday and Monday, and I was like, I told him, oh, I have 3 classes on Monday, and he's like, oh, but Monday's a holiday, and I'm like, oh, right, so it's Labor Day next Monday, which means that after today, I think it's Labor Day, I don't know. But so after today, no, after tomorrow, I'm gonna have like nothing to do for 3 days, except I have something to do because I need to hang out with people. But still. So yeah, that's great. So maybe on Monday I'll get to be on a film set. Please invite me. So who knows? We'll see. Um. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Um, just had dinner. When I was buying food at Ralph's, I realized that I'm in severe lack of food, and I know I already bought like $130 something, $140 something worth of food when I just came here. But like, I'm running out of it again because like I don't have meat. I bought a salmon today. That's the only meat I got. Bacon doesn't count. I can't have bacon for dinner. I can't have spam for dinner. I only bought salmon, and then I finished that salmon right now. And then tomorrow I have leftover chicken tikka masala, and then that's it. I have no meat. After that, I'm done. Um, Same with vegetables. I got new lettuce. I still have cabbage, but like two more, maybe three more meals, and that cabbage will be done. I have lettuce, and then that's it. I got onions and bell peppers, but they can't be the main vegetable of the day. You know, I need something else, man. I need something else. So I'm gonna have to go shopping again, unfortunately. Maybe I'll go to H Mart. Maybe right after hang out with Justin T. Maybe I'll go to H Mart. I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, I do want to go H Mart. Get the pork belly or whatever, some marinated meat, gailan, some jelly, some breakfast, immediate breakfast. Kimchi would be a great addition to the rice that I already have. Maybe H Mart is the way to go, and I can get more soda. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, today I'm gonna quickly finish what I need to finish. I do have a lot to finish. I have a lot of videos to edit and a lot of stuff to watch, but yeah, it's been a slow day today, which is nice. And yeah, also today is the involvement fair, and APCA and some other clubs also have booths. And I didn't go, obviously, because I don't need to go. I think it would be very awkward if I still go, even though I'm already kind of in it. But I just now have an idea. What if I visit the Taiwanese Student Association general meeting? Just out of curiosity, what if I do that shit? I feel like that would be insane, but what if I do that? So yeah, I'm gonna see when are they gonna do that, and if I'm free, then maybe I would go. I will go because Hong Kong Student Association is so shit. It's so shite. But Taiwanese Student Association, they organize like a group tour of the campus. Like, if only Hong Kong Student Association would do that. The TSA, they're so much more united, and they're so much more like, yeah, we're friends now. And HKSA is just like a bunch of party goers. So I don't know. Maybe I should check out TSA instead. So yeah, that's that. And not much else. Hopefully I get invited on set again. You know, it's great that I miss one opportunity, another one comes up. Oh, job applications. I'm gonna have to do that ASAP. So yeah. Okay, time now is 9:17 a.m. on August 30th. Oh my god, it actually is. So I slept from 5:35 till 9:15. Yeah, that's less than 4 hours. That's 3.5 hours. I am once again torturing myself. 5:35 is really crazy, considering that I did nothing yesterday. But I don't know, I think I just spent most of the day doing nothing, and then near the end I was like, oh my god, I have so much to do. And I didn't accomplish anything yesterday. So yeah, I didn't really accomplish anything today. Yesterday. If anything, I did watch 3 episodes of House of the Dragons. And today morning, I need to wake up super early because I need to watch one more to end the season. I watched the last one, and then I can film the TV review. So I'm gonna do that. I have a class at 12 at noon. I actually don't have to wake up this early, but I am gonna wake up this early. Just to finish off the TV episode. And the documentary that I need to watch for the discussion class later. But I'm gonna skip around for that doc. God damn, I'm so tired. And I have to wake up early tomorrow morning too. This is why I need to sleep early. This is why I can't do this YouTube thing anymore. I can't. I need to sleep early. I need time for myself. I need to sleep. Yeah. YouTube is getting more and more difficult, and my voice is so fucking raspy. I hate this. I hope it changes. Nothing else, I guess. Well, last night I finally did the application for the ITA. It's actually very, I don't know. When I did the application, it was a form I need to fill out, and it's like, basic stuff like what's your name, major, expected graduation date, etc., etc. And then it has like 5 short or 6 short questions, like describe your qualities and your talents, describe what skills you can bring to this program, describe what skills you want to develop, and this program would help you. And I came up with amazing answers for all of those short questions. But as I was writing them, I felt hopeless. Because how many times have I filled in an application? How many times have I done it? I feel like I'm writing all these words just to be rejected again. I know it's pessimistic, but it keeps happening. I keep getting rejected, so I guess I just assumed that I would be rejected this time too. I keep writing the best thing I could ever write and then getting rejected. It keeps happening. Okie dokie. So time now is 5:03 p.m. I don't know why my voice is crispier at noon. And in the morning it's so rough. Nothing makes sense anymore. It's fine. So, yeah, I'm tired as fuck again. I slept for 3.5 hours. I just can't do it. 4 is the limit. Anything less than 4, I'm dying. And I've slept for less than 4 hours again. I'm killing myself. I really give myself too much to do in a day, for real. Time management, guys, time management. But I have 2 good news. This morning I actually received the call sheet for day 3 of In Summer, the shoot. So next Monday I am cordially invited to the film set. And it's funny because I already thought that Jing Chen already had a whole art team, but the art team in question was actually Sandy and Liza, the 2 people I met back in Sherman Oaks last, was it Saturday? And they are even less experienced than me. Plus, they're not Asian, okay? Let's be honest here. So, Jing Chen invited me to set, and I'm the only other person in the art department. He's the PD, and I'm credited as art PA, though I hope in the final end credits I'll be upgraded to something like set dresser at least, But yeah, that's fucking great. So yeah, I am going to set. Dream come true. Um, Not dream come true, but like one of my small goals is to get on an APCA set, and I'm doing it right now, right freaking now. No time to waste. Um, First week, second week of new semester, boom, and a bunch of people will be there. Jake, the first AD, I know him. The second AD, Katie, I know her. Um, Ryan, I've already seen him once. And Colin, I've already seen him once as well. Colin, this guy from Cam's Fest. Another good news is this morning, like 8 something a.m. maybe, I received an email from the American Language Institute saying that they have seen my application and my resume and they would like to interview me. So that's great. At least that's better than nothing. That's better than no response. Also, I did not expect them to get back to me this fast. But I have a little hope in me that I'm going to get this job, even though it's only a little hope. Mostly despair, only a little hope. Because that is how USC works. Land of suffering. Welcome to Los Angeles. But yeah, I'm excited to do this interview. Even if I don't get hired this semester, let me be hired next semester. Please, for the love of God. Following that, I went to class, so I was late for like 2 minutes, but I'm surprised I wasn't even more late, given that I had a stomachache. I had less than 4 hours of sleep and I had cereal. That's a bad idea. If I drink milk in the morning after being sleep deprived, I get stomachaches usually. So I shouldn't have done that. But I managed to make to class, and there was Matt. It's the exact same room. It's room 316, and it's the exact same room CTCS 300 discussion used. And I sat at the very front because Matt was there. So we just sat down, and the whole class is literally 50 minutes long. Like, nothing happened. Half the class is the TA. I believe she is Latasian. And she spent half the class talking about the syllabus. The other half, she asked us to form groups and just talk to each other and ask each other what's their name, pronouns, major, and favorite films. Favorite highbrow and lowbrow films. And when she said that, I thought, how do you even define what is highbrow and what is lowbrow? Like, it's a very hard definition, Like, to me, all the films I enjoy is highbrow. It could be like the shittiest, like, I don't know, over the top thing, but I would still find enjoyable elements. Not necessarily because it's so bad it's good, but because genuinely, if it's so bad it's good, then it's a good quality that I enjoy. So everything I enjoy is highbrow to me. So I don't know. And even Matt pointed that out very swiftly. Of course, Matt, being the great film critic that he is, immediately pointed out the flaw. I mean, he pointed it out to me. He didn't challenge the TA or anything. So I sat next to a girl, and she says she's a junior film production, and yeah, surprisingly, there are a couple of cinephiles in that class. You can tell because most people are like, "Oh, my favorite highbrow film, Interstellar," which okay, it's a good film, but come on. Oh, my favorite highbrow film, Whiplash. My favorite highbrow film is friggin' Black Swan. And it's like, yeah, they're all good films, but like, you're stuck in the English speaking world in the last couple of decades. So I went with Fallen Angels. Matt went with Goodbye Dragon Inn. And a couple other people surprised us, and I say surprised us because both me and Matt were like nodding and going, ooh. One girl said Twin Peaks Firewalk with me, and I'm like, okay, respect. And another guy said Teorema by Paolo PPP, Pier Paolo Pasolini. And nobody knew what that film is except for me and Matt. And we're both like, oh shit. that guy's a cinephile, and then the next guy is like, ooh, Interstellar, There Will Be Blood. Again, they're all great films, but step out of your comfort zone. Um, but yeah, um, yeah, and then that's it. So that's pretty fun. That's what I wanted, actually. Like, that's what I wanted. Because back in the community college, the bald professor would go, okay, everyone, you know, form groups of two and just ask each other what are their favorite films. And I'm so glad that we get to do that at USC. Because sometimes I fantasize if I'm a professor, I would do that. I would ask people to just announce what their favorite films are so that I could get a good gauge on what level of cinephilism we're at. But also, it's a fun thing. It's a fun thing. But yeah, I picked RRR as my lowbrow film, and Matt was like, "That's not lowbrow. That's a sophisticated film." And I'm like, "I know, but for others, it's lowbrow for others, but for me, it's highbrow." Um, which is again a very stupid argument. So we left. So Audrey was there. Audrey, the half Chinese girl, she's there, and I'm like, "Oh," but I didn't get to talk to her. I wanted to walk up to her, but like after class, she's immediately gone. So after class, I and Matt walked, and I went to Trader Joe's to buy some stuff. Matt just left and went to grab lunch or something, and we continued to talk. We talked about Pier Paolo Pasolini, and he's like, "Oh, like, have you seen this? Have you seen Teorema? Have you seen Salo?" And I'm like, "No, actually, I've only seen one Pasolini film, and that's because of my religion class." See, even though I'm like a hardcore cinephile, in front of Matt, I'm like not. And Matt picked Goodbye Dragonin as his highbrow film, which I heard is a great film. And I'm super excited to watch it, but I haven't seen it. And Matt was like talking to me as if I've already seen it, which is true. I seem like someone who has seen all the artsy Asian films, but I don't. So that's that. Um, yeah, so while shopping around at Trader Joe's, I started adding more films to my watch list. I have two watch lists. One is like films I want to watch. The other is films I have to watch within 2024. So I added to the latter. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I've seen nearly 1,000 films now, and more than an average person, I think. But I still think I'm barely a cinephile. Like, every time I watch a film, 5 more films add onto my watch list. It never ends. So anyways, I went back home, and that's it. I'm tired. There's a giant fly in my room again. It's not as big as the one last time. I tried to spray it down. I tried to scare it away so that I could go to the door, but it didn't. It was up here. I sprayed it with alcohol. It dropped down, and then the corpse of the fly disappeared. I don't know where it is now. I guess it'll forever rot in my room. Or maybe I'll have to find it out later. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. That's week 1 of school. I tomorrow I'll be hanging out with Michelle. Sunday I'm watching DD with Justin T. Monday I'm going to set. So definitely very fruitful. And yeah, going September, I really believe that I need to work better on my time management. Because I really can't do it anymore. So I'm cutting down my YouTube and I'm cutting down my film watching habits. So I'm gonna make less videos, and I'm gonna let school decide what films I need to see, and not me. Because I usually plan out, okay, these are the 14 films I'm seeing the next month. But I can't do that shit anymore. The best I can do is, this is the 3 films I'm seeing. Because I have 3 classes that keeps making me watch films. And on top of that, I have like recent films to watch. So I don't know, it's just too much. And yeah, so far so good. Going up, going strong. The fight is on. The game is on. Um, yeah, the game is on, the game is on. Yeah, I have nothing else to say. I had a call with my mom last night, and I didn't have much to say other than everything's good. You know, I started off my journey in the US. Small, timid, young, afraid. Um, I had to move multiple times. Even going to the bus stop is scary. But now I'm finally in charge of my own life. I'm finally working up the ranks. I feel young, I feel alive, and I feel ready to fight. Um, which is crazy. I would like to say I feel young again, but that's false because I don't feel young again. I've never felt this way before. Back in secondary school, I'm just like a cloud floating around, trying to make friends, trying to, please people. But now I have a goal. I have a ladder, and I'm going to climb it. And I want to fight. I have energy in me. I want to fight this war. I want to fight this battle. I want to go to film sets, network, meet people, film short films, apply for jobs, edit, get better and better and better, and climb the ladder. I can see it now. John L. was being interviewed, and while I'm nowhere near as experienced as John L., I'm close. We're taking the same school. I know him. I'm the scriptie on his most successful short film so far. Like, I'm not that far away from success. I'm so close yet so far. I'm so close yet so far. It's such a... I can feel it. So this semester, I'm gonna fucking fight, man. I don't care about anything else. I'm achieving my dream. No matter what happens. Nothing's stopping me. I could break my leg, and I will still pursue filmmaking. I can have a head injury, and I'll still pursue filmmaking. It's like nothing can stop me now. I am at the most powerful. I know I sound like an anime main character. I'm not going to use the word powerful. I am at my prime right now. I can feel it. It's a strange feeling, but like back in secondary school, I hated myself. I look ugly. I'm tired, and I'm even more tired now, but I have my resolve now. Like, I try to look good, I try to work out, I try to eat good, I try to meet people, I smile, I know what to say in social situations. I'm unstoppable now. So I need to keep doing that. I want to do that. Ariel told me I'm her favorite director out of her friend circle. Like, back in secondary school, when I get a little compliment from Natalie, like, oh, that's smart, I'm like, holy shit. One of the most successful person among the people I know just complimented me like this. How far have I come? I'm having some self-esteem now. It's fucking crazy, but I'm actually not... I don't suck. And I talked to my mom last night, and I don't like bragging, but my mom told me that her colleagues in the company were like praising me, like, oh, your boy is matured. His editing is not bad. And I know my mom's saying this to make me happy, but I don't know. I have some teeth in the game now. I just need more teeth and more games. Oh my god. Okay. Oh. Okay. Wait a second. Okay, time now is 11:31 p.m. Holy fuck, I'm so sleepy and I'm so cold. I don't know why the AC is turned so low, but it's actually not that low. It's just that I feel cold. I literally just fell asleep on the chair. Um, and yeah. Dinner was frustrating. First of all, I was fucking starving. I don't know why, but today I didn't have any appetite. Yet at the same time, I felt hungry. Um, and the curry, the chicken tikka masala, while it's easy to make, and I already cooked it like a week ago, and all I need is to heat up, it was a mess. I put it on a plate, I microwaved it, and it fucking exploded. Ugh. And then I don't know, maybe it's like some of the curry sauce is on the sink, and I place my knife in the sink. And now one side of my knife handle is stained red, or like orangey red. No matter how many times I try to wash it off, it's forever. A knife I've been using since 2022, ruined permanently because of some curry. Um, so that's great. I also just remembered that today is another deadline for another film festival. So yeah, I don't think I and Ariel can crowdfund in time because the film festivals, literally, there's one tonight, literally within the next half an hour, and there's two film festivals tomorrow to submit my short film to. Um, so yeah, I guess I'm spending the 100 US dollars. Thank God I skipped the JPEG Mafia concert. Um, fuck me, it feels so bad. I'm so sleepy. Um, I'm gonna go to bed extremely early. Let's see if I can do that. Let's see if I can go to bed at 2:30 a.m. That would be so helpful. The thing is, like, I need to wake up at like 8 a.m. anyways on Monday. So if I sleep normally, I sleep at 4:30. That would give me 3.5 hours. So, like, 2:30 at least gives me 5.5. That's a little healthier. Um, so yeah. Um, 2:30 or 3 tonight, maybe 3, probably 3. I still have like videos to edit, but honestly, I don't have that much to do today, right now. I have some videos to edit. I have 4 episodes of anime, and then I'm done. I'm done for the day. I'm done. I wanted to film myself talk, but about my short film, but I'm just too tired to do that shit. Alright, time now is 11:13 a.m. in the morning on August 31st. Woohoo, explosions. I slept from 3 a.m. to 10:30. Holy shit, I haven't slept this early since a long time. Wow. Last night I was basically dying. I kept falling asleep on my chair. I actually had the time to edit videos, like college update, whatever, but I decided not to because it was too tiring for me. Like, I had no energy in me. I was watching Mononoke, the anime, and I fell asleep again. I kept falling asleep. I can't help but falling asleep. I have to sleep. I was literally like, I was so sleepy it actually hurts. So fuck it. So I went to bed early. I went to bed at like 2:40 something actually, but I used my phone a little bit. So that's great because now I've slept for 7.5 hours. I think for this point onwards, I would like to go to bed at like 2:30 to 3 a.m. consistently throughout the semester. I'd like to do that. And yeah, I need practice. So right now I'm just gonna film a couple reviews and then I'll head out because I'll be hanging out with Michelle today. Also, I think my Vinegar Syndrome package is coming to me tonight, so excited to pick that up. But yeah, I think the plan so far is that I'm gonna bring her to a Cantonese restaurant in Alhambra Garden Cafe, the same place I brought Retablo and his friend. Yeah, I want congee. So yeah, we're gonna have a good ass meal. We're gonna have milk tea, etc. Um, yeah, I'm gonna give her some souvenir I got from Hong Kong as well. I'm very apt to bring this to the restaurant. Um, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I wish we could go to Sawtell and buy art supplies if we have time, because I need that. And then not much else. Ooh, sleeping early feels good. Despite waking up by an alarm, like, sleeping early and waking up early is actually a really good feeling. Like, I need to do that more often. Um, Last night I wasn't even hungry. I felt sick. Like, I didn't eat enough food, so I forced myself to eat, like, a mango yogurt at night. But, like, I didn't have any appetite to eat that. It was just sitting there, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll finish it. Like, I had no appetite. Um, but yeah, that's it. And, also I spoke with Justin, the Malaysian guy, quite a bit in the afternoon. And man, we share the same brain cells. Like, what the heck? He was talking about absurdism. And in my head, I'm thinking, because the absurdism I know is the philosophy, and it's, the figurehead is Albert Camus, the French philosopher. Even though I haven't even read him, I know him because he's a famous guy. But a lot of people think absurdism is like, ooh, absurd, silly things. And when Justin brought that up, I asked him, are you talking about the Albert Camus kind of absurdism? And he's like, yeah, of course. And I'm like, whoa. And then we talked about drawing, and I showed off my drawing, which is not very flattering. He said he used a sketch in high school, and he showed me a sketch, and it's like this really photorealistic sketch of Batman fighting Bane, but it's like so photorealistic, and I'm like, what the fuck? That's good. Like, not even kidding. And I talked about my idea of drawing manga. The thing is, like, manga is a whole different venture than film, and I'm not sure if it's a great idea. Maybe I should just dedicate my entire life to film. I shouldn't draw manga. But at the same time, it is a really good idea to publish manga before doing big films, because not only am I establishing IP, but also I'm practicing my story. I'm practicing storytelling, literally using the same story. And that's very important, because if the manga didn't do well and I hear criticisms, I can change it when I do the film version. So one solution, and I realized this because like some of the longest mangas, like JoJo, is 900 and something chapters. The thing is, like, that's over the span of like 3 decades. I don't know if I have 3 decades to spare if I ever want to, make conspiracies, or now I would call it controversy. And that's 3 decades of nonstop drawing. I still have filmmaking to handle. So I'd probably need a lot of assistants and editors to help me draw backgrounds, in-betweens, obviously in-betweens. What am I talking about? I'm not animating anything. Backgrounds, for sure. And also, I have a character design and I let them do the rest. I mostly come up with the story, So yeah. But yeah, drawing is definitely something I need to practice. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, the conversation has led to, because yesterday Justin actually went to Cliff's place to hang out, which is interesting, because Justin has been such a shut-in for such a long time. He spent 8 hours writing yesterday, apparently. I spent 10 minutes writing throughout the entire last 2 weeks, so, I mean, come on. So I thought, hey, next week I can go. So Justin was like, hey, you can join me right now, and I'm like, I'm too tired. But he's going again next week, so I'm like, well, screw it. I guess I can go next week. I have my birthday next week, and might as well do something cool, like, I don't know, something. So, yeah. Because Ariel's not free on her birthday, and my birthday and her birthday is the same day. Ariel's not free on her birthday, and if we're both free, we could throw the party of the century, mainly because Ariel is so powerful. I can just sneak in. And, yeah. Like, we could have done something huge. But it's also a good thing that there's no party and Ariel's not here, because then I could talk to Justin. Just us, because there is a lot to talk about with writing and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna eat a slice of apple pie and then I'm on my way to go.
Not in a long time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is gonna be a while. Oh my god! Jesus.
Do you drink milk tea often?
I can't believe you're asking me that. How dare you? I think you should know the answer by now.
Yes?
Yeah. Yes, genius, yes.
I thought you only like green tea.
I'm...
Okay.
Nice. Okay, you know what?
Now
I'll
you're
do
like
the
me.
same. Yes, I'm doing it like you.
Okay.
There. So what do you eat?
Okay. Ooh, okay. Let's take a look at
Oh,
this
I get my acrylics.
intriguing place.
Has to be one of these. Detective, come here.
Bruh. Okay.
I mean, looking up. Guys.
angels.
Aw.
I'm so awesome. You know, if you go to eBay right now and look for fallen angel,
Wait, can I just show you something?
yeah.
What are you doing?
If they have like a audition here or something. Should have known.
I'm gonna go look up. Be back. Excited.
You.
Later.
Okay, time now is 9:59 p.m. Okay, it's a swell day. It's a nice day. I didn't oh my god, my voice is so crisp. Yeah, I haven't had dinner. I'm kind of hungry, maybe. I don't know what to eat, but I need to talk a little bit. I went out to see Michelle today. First time hanging out in round 5. And it's alright. She came to my place and picked me up. We said meet at 1 p.m., but she didn't arrive until 1:20-ish. As expected. And oh my god, it's so cold. Jesus Christ, why is it so cold? She didn't arrive until 1:20 p.m. ish. And then we went to Alhambra to Garden Cafe to eat Hong Kong style food, Cantonese food. Can't believe it's actually happening now. So I brought her to this restaurant and we ordered, and it's good. It's very good. We ordered congee with century egg. For some reason this looked way different from the last time I tried it. It's actually kind of crazy that last time I went to Garden Cafe is to bring Retablo back in March last year, I believe. But it's a legit good restaurant and the food is so large. We got eggplant and pork neck fried together. And then we have fried noodles, but I didn't expect the noodles to be hard and crunchy. It's fried noodles with like sauté beef, but I didn't expect it to be hard and crunchy. Not exactly what I expected. I also got milk tea. And yeah, we couldn't finish it. We ate like 40% of it, and then we're like, yeah, we're done. So we both got takeout. And we were at the restaurant for like 2 hours and 10 minutes. Because we spent a lot of time eating, and we spent a lot of time talking. I told Michelle everything about Hong Kong and then making short film, USC, new semester, my new place. She talked about her new lawsuit. Somebody is trying to sue her again. Another person is suing her for like a lot of money. I'm not gonna say anything further because it's legal shit. Yeah. Was that okay? Or did I reveal something that shouldn't be known to the public? I don't know. I'm not going into details. She talked about Betsy. She talked about Lauren. We just talked and talked. And then afterwards, we didn't have anywhere to go, so I wanted to go to a Blick art supply store in Sawtell. So we just went there. We went back to Sawtell. It's my first time, actually, going back to Santa Monica since round 5, you know. Honestly, to me, round 5 has just begun. But also, it's been like nearly 2 weeks now. But yeah, so, you know, it's nice being back there. We went to the Blick art supply store and it's huge and it's confusing, and I looked at my very long list of things I need to buy from my art directing class, and I'm like, bro, do I really have to get all that? And also, buying them on Amazon is much cheaper, actually, so we're there for no reason. So I just bought like a notebook and two pencils and just left. Um, then we just walked around. We went to the video store again, and we just walked and talked. And it's so cool looking at these movies. Being a cinephile is just so nice. I love knowing movies. And then she drove me home because we don't have much else to do. Honestly, it's a very minute hangout. It's not like a big hangout. It doesn't feel like a huge hangout. It just feels like a very minute hangout, but a nice one nonetheless. I also gave her a souvenir from Hong Kong. On our way back, when she drove me back home, we talked about sex. And that's kind of crazy considering that I never talked to people about it. Even guy friends. I think I may have the only person I may have talked to about anything explicit would be Potter, but like we I've never talked to someone about sex that in depth. And my conversation with Michelle today wasn't really in depth, but it was still like about sex, which is crazy because I never talked to people about it. And Michelle brought it up first. I would never bring something like that up because she was talking to Lauren about it, and Lauren, despite not being a virgin, doesn't know much. Me being a virgin knows more. Same for Michelle. So we talked a little bit, but it wasn't awkward. Surprisingly, I wasn't awkward about it. Okay, anyways, my Vinegar Syndrome package is supposed to be delivered at 9 p.m. Right now it's 10 p.m. I keep updating the UPS website, and it's still saying that it's gonna deliver to me at 9. What is this black magic? Or not black magic, what is this blasphemy? Like, where's my package? So, I don't know. Maybe it's already here. Maybe it's delivered to my old place. I have no idea where it is. But the thing is, if it's at my old place right now, I can actually just take a free lift over there. It's actually not the worst idea. But hopefully it delivers to here. I also don't know what to eat. I was really full after lunch. That was such a huge lunch. Like, oh my god. So I don't know what to eat. I want to eat something simple, yet at the same time I don't. Like, what vegetables do I even have right now? If I do like fried potatoes and chicken thigh, that's a bit too much. I can do spam, luncheon meat, and a cup noodle, I guess. I guess that's something that's viable, but I'd like to have like some vegetable to go with it. I don't know. I have a severe lack of vegetables. I want to go to H Mart actually. Maybe tomorrow. But yeah, who knows, man? Who knows? Who knows what kind of people I'll be meeting this semester? Who knows what sort of insanity will occur this semester? Or maybe nothing will happen. I don't know. I have a couple videos to edit, and then I'm done. Watch some anime, and then we'll enter September. I don't know. I want to practice drawing. I really do. And that's it. I don't have much else to say. I don't know. There's something foreboding. I just spent a long time looking at a Wikipedia post of Chen Yin Lam, the girl who mysteriously found dead back in 2019. It's been 5 years. And I'm saying this because today's August 31st, and It's been 5 years since the very terrible Prince Edward MTR station incident where police rushed down to the MTR station and just spray people with pepper spray and attack people. And that got me into relearning about. I saw a Twitter post saying that Chen Yin Lam's entire family had disappeared. So I looked online and I read about Chen Yin Lam's backstory again, and I realized how similar she is to Laura Palmer. Like, she was already grew up in a terrible household. She was born when her mom was a teenager. It was a teen mom kind of situation. She used drugs when she was young, and she has been problematic and suicidal. So it's easy to chalk up her death to suicide, but then at the same time, some people are arguing there's some suspicious, weird things about her death that is maybe not suicide. And till this day, we still don't know the truth. And there's something genuinely creepy about that. And suddenly, I feel creeped out. And then I saw another link to the See Also in Wikipedia, and it says Eliza Lam. So it's a Canadian Hong Konger girl who lived in a hotel in downtown LA called Hotel Cecil, and mysteriously found dead in a water tank. And the water turned black, and it's oh my god, this is like a horror film. And her body's decomposing, and it's Jesus Christ. And it happened in LA, which is so close to USC, by the way. So it's so weird, and I got a little creeped out. Yeah, I'm seeing Justin T tomorrow. We're gonna take a metro to Culver City. Yes, I'll have a cup noodle then. I'll have a cup noodle. Spam is very high calorie, so no biggie. I'll have a cup noodle. Probably mix them with some lettuce. Yeah. Yeah. And then $29 for today's lunch. It seems like a lot, but it's 2 meals. So it's $15 per meal. So it's actually still kind of cheap. So yeah. Not much else. It's so cold. So cold. Oh, right, I need to mention this. Yelin randomly DM'd me asking me if I'm down to PD on a shoot. It's a pickup shoot next week. And I'm yeah, sure. So it's fucking crazy. I have In Summer, 2 days later. And then I have Yelin's thing. So I told her, oh yeah, I'm totally down, but I don't know if I'm free. So we'll see. But it's likely that I'll be free. It's Friday, Saturday, so Friday maybe not, but Saturday probably. So yeah, we'll see. Also, last night I picked the interview time for the American Language Institute, USC, and it's going to be Wednesday night. So Thursday I'll be free. So I texted Tova. I was hey, how about Thursday? And Tova's I got an appointment in the morning, but afternoon, yes. So perfect. So Thursday we'll edit again. Excited for that. Very much so. Okay, time now is 11:43 a.m. in the morning on September 1st. Woo! We made it to September. I slept from 4:30 a.m. till 10. I woke up at 10. I set my alarm at 11:30, but I actually woke up at 10. And then I was sort of like half awake, half asleep after that. I also woke up at around 7 a.m., so my sleep is fucked. I was actually gonna go to bed even earlier last night, but I did spend like half an hour on my bed writing scripts. But yeah, yesterday was so unproductive. I like I everything just took me a long time to do. Impressively, I finished editing a mini movie review within 1 hour, but I just didn't have time to edit my college update video, let alone edit my short film and video essay and everything else. I didn't have time to draw, which is a huge problem. I should draw every day. Didn't have time to read, write, not really. And I only watched one episode of anime and I dipped. I can't do it. But most importantly, last night something really bad happened, something really stupid happened. And that is, so my Blu-ray package is delivered yesterday. And it says it estimates the delivery to be at 9 p.m. So at 9 p.m. I refresh my USPS page again and again and again until 10 p.m. No response. It says the estimated delivery time is 9 p.m., but it's already gone past that time. So what the fuck is happening? So eventually at around 11-ish, the estimated time is updated to next Wednesday, 9 p.m. So I'm like, well, fuck it, I guess I'll just wait till Wednesday. And then at around 12 at midnight, I suddenly got an email saying that the package is already delivered at 7:15 p.m. 7:15? So like 2 hours before the estimated time, it's already there. And it's not telling me until midnight. So I'm like, fuck it, great. So what am I gonna do? So I changed my clothes and went downstairs. There's a mailbox outside. And as expected, it's not in that mailbox. Also, it has a code, and I don't know how to work that code. Fuck. Is it? Fuck me. Fuck me. There's a. Why are there so many giant flies here? I just saw another giant fly. Are you kidding me? Are we having another plague here at Triple Link? A triple plague? Oh, fucking hell. Okay, it's too early for this shit. I'll deal with the giant fly later. It's like my third or my fourth giant fly that I've been fighting. It's not as big as the one I saw like 2 weeks ago. Okay, swear to fucking God. So there's an issue. Okay, anyways, back to the package issue. So my prediction, I went to the USPS website and it doesn't say which address it delivered to. I went to the Vinegar Syndrome website and I pretended to buy a Blu-ray. I went to the checkout to see what address it is sending to. And I realized it's still sending to my old address. So it's probably in my old place right now. Holy fuck, what the fuck is your problem? Like, when I bought the thing, I remembered clearly that I set it to my new address. But it kept sending it to my old address. I don't fucking know why. So, obviously last night it was already like midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. I can't do anything about that. Also, my old place is outside of the DPS zone, so I can't just lift there. So, my best course of action is to wait till next morning and go there myself. So, I'm gonna go there, like, later. So today, at 2 p.m., I'm meeting up with Justin T, at the USC main campus, we're gonna go all the way to Century City to watch Didi, and then we'll have dinner together. And then we'll return. I do want to go to H Mart, but don't have time. I don't have time, but that's okay. I've made my calculations. It's possible. My main reason of wanting to go to H Mart is because I'm running out of vegetables. But fret not, because I do have salad boxes from Ralph's, from Trader Joe's. Exactly 2 salad boxes. Cobb salad, and there's an udon salad thing. I can literally just eat these 2 things for lunch in the next 2 days. By that I mean, today and Monday, or maybe Monday and Tuesday. Maybe I can go to H Mart on Tuesday. Maybe I can wake up a little early, go to H Mart, come back home, and then go to school. Maybe that would be the right plan. But yeah, probably, actually. Probably. So, and then for the Chinese food, for the Cantonese food that I had yesterday, honestly, fucking brilliant. I can just bring it to school. Like, oh my god. That is a lunchbox meant to be. It's already in a box. It's already food in a box. Like, I just need to find a microwave. I just need to bring that box to school, find a microwave, eat it up, throw the whole thing away. It's like perfect. Or I microwave it here and then I bring it to school, even though that's kind of stupid. But like Wednesday, I could just do that actually. Okay, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Okay, see ya later, alligator. No. Oh. Thank God. Please. Shit.坐呢度。Okay, bro. 唔知點解。廿幾蚊一個片。Rose water 嗰啲嘢。就咁擺個梳化喺度。
梳乎躺平呢個俾你躺平。海欣酒店
咁得意嘅，我想裝一下先。
肯定係撞鬼嘅。
你知唔知琴晚咧？
真係有拍，但本書好好睇。
我播2001 A Space Odyssey 啊，有冇睇過？
睇咗瞓咗，成日偷拍。
連片都未開始播。
影低啊！影低啊！影低佢。
OK 啦。
喂，影低佢。
你有幾可嚟 cover City 睇戲？
我唔知啊，影低佢先。
Why did you kill me? I didn't want to die. This is why nobody loves you. I've hated every.
Okay. Time now is 11 p.m. Yeah. Oof. Wow, my voice is not raspy again. This is weird. Anyways, today, what happened today? So, bad news. Terrible fucking news. I was really pissed off. My package is stolen again. I believe. So, this morning, again, like I have explained this morning, I explained that my Vinegar Syndrome Blu-ray package, my Yitangdong Blu-ray box set that I spent about $58 on, got delivered to me at 7 p.m. last night. Except I didn't find out until at around midnight. And the thing is, I don't know if it's delivered to this place or my old address. So this morning, right after filming my review, by the way, I pulled out my flute. I used a pen to open my flute box, you need to push two buttons. Not buttons, but like slides. The one on the left is jammed, and I have to use a pen to sort of forcefully push it. But I built my flute. It's the first time I'm touching my flute since like 2 years or something. And I played it, and I can still play it. I still know the notes. So that was really nice. Okay, I digress. After filming my very quick review, I changed my clothes and I walked all the way to my old place. The gate was locked, but thank God the car gate was open. Which is probably not a good thing, because now it's open season. People can just walk in and steal packages. So I walk in, and there's nothing in the lawn. There's nothing on the lawn, nothing. And then I check the mailboxes. Nothing. There are other mails, but no Blu-ray boxes, no packages. So I'm like, great. Now what? So I called USPS, and they just say a bunch of words, like a bunch of automatically generated messages, and it doesn't help me. So I tried to file a report. So I walked all the way back to this place to check the mailbox here. There's nothing. There's nothing on the ground. There's nothing on the ground outside in the two buildings in the front. There's nothing on the ground inside in the two buildings that I live in. And there are mailboxes. The mailboxes here are way more secure because there's a code. Thank God. The thing is, the Blu-ray package is probably not small enough to slide into the mailbox. But what if it is? If it is, then that's a fucking problem, because I remember that my address is slightly different from the actual address I live in. So it's a little complicated, but essentially, I live on something half something avenue. But the half is a weird thing to say when somebody asks you your address. So I omit the half. I say something avenue. If they threw my package into a mailbox, it would have gone to something, and not something half something. So either way, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. So I emailed Vinegar Syndrome. I asked them for help. And they swiftly responded, surprisingly, even though it's a Sunday. And they said, "Oh, I'm sorry about that. How about you wait 5 business days? Because sometimes USPS say they delivered something, and they actually haven't delivered it." You wait 5 business days, and then afterwards, tell us again. You'll let me know. So that's that. Now, I am a pessimist, so I don't expect myself to find my package within the next 5 days. If it comes to this address, there's a chance. If it comes to the old place, I don't know, man. I don't have the time to go back to my old place to constantly check every single day, which is fucking insane. What kind of fucking predicament is this? I order something online, it goes to my old address, and it could happen anytime, so I need to constantly walk back to my old place to check. Even if I check every day, somebody could steal it within 24 hours and I wouldn't have found out. If it comes to this place, there's a chance, but if it comes to this place and it goes into a mailbox, then there's no chance because I wouldn't be able to open the mailbox anyways, unless I write on a piece of memo paper saying, hey, can you get that package from that mail and put it on the ground? But then if it's on the ground, what if somebody steals it? Because the car gate of this apartment complex is also open, so it's also open season here, even though this street is slightly safer. So truth be told, I don't think I'll be finding my package in the next 5 days. Hopefully Vinegar Syndrome sends me a replacement. Even if I spend $58 more buying it, I can't. Because every customer is limited to one purchase only. Because this is a limited edition. So holy fuck, I may never get this Blu-ray in my entire fucking life. Because Los Angeles is a lovely place. So hopefully they send me a replacement. Even though the website says it only has 1,000 copies, surely they have more than 1,000 copies. Surely they have like 2 or 3 spares. Another thing is matter of trust. The thing is, I've ordered a Blu-ray from their website before. I've ordered a Blu-ray from Vinegar Syndrome before. The All About Lily Choo Choo Blu-ray. I picked it up. It's not stolen. I got it. It's great. Now it's missing. So it's not like I'm lying. It's not like I'm lying and I'm trying to get 2 packages. Get 2 copies of the same Blu-ray. I'm not fucking lying. So hopefully they understand that and send me a copy. Hopefully they're nice enough about it. The same way we and Amazon was nice about it. Which is surprising. Usually you'd expect Amazon to be the mean bully. But Amazon refunded. Okay. So that's that. That's unfortunate. Hopefully this will be resolved soon because this does not feel good. I enjoy the idea of receiving something. I think it's really nice. I enjoy unboxing a new Blu-ray. It's so exciting. It's like unboxing a Christmas gift. So this is fucking bullshit. Okay. Now, I returned home. I had a quick lunch. And then I left again. I was really mad. I yelled out loud. It's the first rage in round 5. I raged when I got scammed by fake Nagisa. I raged when... I rage all the time. Not all the time, but you know. I rage when somebody put my clothes on top of the drying machine in the Westwood Airbnb. Okay. So, I went out, took a bus, went to main campus. I and Justin T are supposed to meet at 2. I ended up meeting him at around 2:45. But it's a-okay because we have so much time, it's unbelievable. So we met up and we walked to a metro station, a station that I actually haven't been to. We went all the way to Culver City and we saw the Culver Theater immediately. Very easy to find. Again, it's really cool that I don't even need to look at a map anymore. I've been to that place in Culver City like maybe 3 times already. I'm like, yeah, I know this place already. So I just know exactly where to go. We got the tickets. It's pretty cheap. 15 point something dollars. And then I was thirsty as fuck. So I went to Starbucks and got myself like a passion fruit pineapple milk drink called Paradise Drink. And then there's a pretty famous ice cream store. So me and Justin T got ice cream. It's like $6.50. So that's already like $12 gone. And then I would proceed to spend $23 more for a dinner. He would go on to spend $27 for burger and fries. I would spend a 23 for burgers, and both of us got drinks. So, but anyways, we talked, and even after the drink and the ice cream, we still have so much time. We just talked and talked and talked, and yeah, we talked a lot. Like, there's still so much to catch up on: USC, YouTube videos, films, filmmaking, Hong Kong. Like, we really clicked. He told me that he has never met someone, especially a Hong Konger, who is this, who goes down, who is so niche, and who knows so much, like, obscure music and films, like, who's such a hardcore cinephile. And that's a great compliment, because sometimes I don't even see myself that way, you know? But yeah. And then I started showing off, because, like, Fantano actually noticed me before. He knows who I am. Yeah. So anyways, we watched the film, and it's alright, and then we left, and then we decided to have dinner. So there's a taco spot, and then there's a burger spot. And both of them seem pretty good, not so spicy. Not so pricey, not spicy. Since I already had tacos a few days ago, I'm like, screw it, let's have burger. And he's like, yeah, I agree, let's have burger. So we went to this burger spot, and we ordered. I got a double burger, plus a sparkling lemonade. He got a chicken sandwich plus fries, and plus a sparkling lemonade. We sat down, and the food came, and I ate it, and I'm like, this is not that great. For some reason, the beef patty, it's like very soft and tender. It falls apart immediately, and it's not very beefy. And he started complaining, yeah, my chicken, it doesn't taste like anything. And then I looked at my cup of sparkling lemonade, and I'm like, wait a second. It says on the cup, the logo of the restaurant, and then it says 100% plant-based. So, turns out we're eating vegetarian food the whole time. This is a vegetarian burger. Holy fuck, we've been scammed. It has never happened to me before. Never happened to him before. We've been scammed. So, yeah. I even tipped them 10%. I shouldn't have. Because I was kind of craving a burger, a beefy burger, But I was actually able to notice the taste difference. It's too soft. My beef is probably made of mushrooms. His chicken probably is made of tofu. So yeah, that was disappointing. So I had a whole vegetarian meal. It's not vegan, I think. It's more vegetarian. But yeah, so that's crazy. So I went meatless today. The only meat I've consumed today is like the tuna from the packet. So I'm probably gonna eat some salami later. I'm probably gonna eat some potato chips, some candy, and then I'll call it a day. But the lemonade is good. Yeah. So tomorrow, tomorrow I'm going to a film set, and I'm really excited about it. Probably it's gonna be hopefully the most interesting day of round 5 so far, because I'll be meeting a bunch of people again, and we'll be on a set together. Even Mitchell, the gaffer, on No Particular Night, he DM'd me saying, yo, you were in summer? And I'm like, yeah, well, I lucked out, I lucked out, and I DM'd Jing Chen in time to join the art team. And he's like, whoa, it's so crazy that the crew for In Summer is so stacked. And I'm like, okay, sure. So yeah, who knows, man? I'm going tomorrow, and we'll see. So yeah, we'll see. So I'm going tomorrow. And I still don't know the transportation. The film set is in Santa Monica, and the call time is 3 p.m. It's so late. What? So, if nobody ends up driving me, I can just take a metro there. I'm gonna wake up early, maybe 10 a.m. ish. Oh fuck, it's already 11. I'll wake up at around 10 a.m. and then I'll just wait. If there's no news and nobody's driving me, I can just take the metro to Santa Monica. No problemo. But of course, it'll be better if somebody drives me, which is likely. So, yeah. So that's that. Excited for tomorrow for sure. And that's it. I'm still bummed out by the whole Blu-ray thing. In the meantime, there's this eBay is there's this Labor Day coupon, 20% off. I may use that and just buy Happy Together. I wish there's a slip cover for my Happy Together Blu-ray because I have one for Fallen Angels, but beggars can't be choosers. If I have to wait for a long time to get a slip cover, A, it's going to be a long time later. B, it's going to be very expensive. I actually really lucked out with Fallen Angels. Like, right now, if you go to eBay and look at Fallen Angels, you can't find it. It's already all gone. Not even a single Fallen Angels Blu-ray. Like, earlier this year, like maybe around March, you can still find some, even though it's super expensive, like $200, like $300. Now it's completely depleted. eBay, you can't find any Fallen Angels Blu-ray. So I really, really lucked out. 20 something bucks. Kino Lorber, Fallen Angels. I really lucked out. Now the cheapest Happy Together is like $50. 20% off, that makes it $40. Plus taxes and delivery fee, $45. I don't mind. For an out-of-print Wong Kar-wai film, $45, I don't mind at all. Yeah, no slipcover, kinda lame. Honestly though, it doesn't change much. It's not like I'm missing a booklet or something. I'd be really mad if I'm missing a booklet. So, yeah, I might go for that, actually. Yeah, that's it. That's it for today. I'm tired. I'm gonna watch another film again later, actually, because I want to. It's gonna be stacked, actually. So tomorrow I'm going to a film set. Tuesday, it's H Mart plus class. Wednesday, all classes. Thursday, editing with Tova. Friday, discussion class. Oh my god, I have to wake up early every day. Okay, hopefully I can wake up late on Tuesday. Friday, not sure yet. Saturday, I may go onto a film set with Elin. And then Sunday, who knows? Hopefully nothing. Hopefully rest. Oh, shit, hold on. My birthday is happening. I think it's Saturday. Maybe I can't go onto that set then, if it's a Saturday, because I do want to enjoy my birthday a little bit. Unless the set ends early, and I can go home and... Okay, that's interesting. And I also do want to go to Cliff's place to hang out. And I don't know if I'm going on Friday or Saturday. Oh, and then I also have the fucking interview on Wednesday. Okay, a lot is happening. A lot of things are happening. Okay. Thank God I remember that. Okay.